right. Li Jingliang versus Khamzat Chimaev.
The one that everyone's here for.
The one that everybody's here for, huh?
It's fucking crazy, dude. Khamzat is just, it's nuts.
Okay, dude. So,
and I like the leech.
Oozes confidence.
Yeah, dude.
But how can you not when you've only absorbed one strike in your UFC career so far?
Yeah,
he's only
4 fights.
One strike
in 4
That's
fights.
Unheard of. Is this the best start you've ever seen from anybody in the UFC?
Yeah, I think so. And like people could, and let's not forget multiple weight classes. Like what the fuck? I mean, it's crazy, man. He at this point, like people, because I know there's always going to be people who are like, slow your roll on the hype train, right? Like that will always exist, and for good reason. But at this point, I mean, the leech is no joke.
Nope.
The leech is no joke. Knocked out Santiago Ponzinibbio, did he not?
Yes.
Did he knock him out?
Yes.
I mean, the leech has good wins. He's a very tough guy. And can we talk about his fucking will to survive in that rear naked choke? That was insane. When it was in. He got it. And then he got out of it. It looked like he was about to go out, and then he just winks like 3 times to the ref and then gets out of it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What is he made of?
HOBK Omer saying Khamzat versus Francis and Ngannou to make it happen. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Khamzat was like, yeah, let's do it.
I know. Yeah.
Dana White said that he was yelling at him, telling him that he wants to fight Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And I believe him.
How about, so that choke right there, that's about as good as it gets, right? Hand can be behind him, but I mean, it's under the chin, and he survived that. That's not the choke that got him out.
Khamzat is strong. From what everybody says training with him, he's one of the strongest guys that anybody's ever trained with. So you know that he's got to squeeze.
Yeah. When this fight first started, right, he shoots in on the leech, and he defends it really well. And I was like, oh shit, some adversity, let's go. And then he just slips around, takes his back, lifts him up, runs over to Dana and screams at him while he's running, carrying another man who's trying to fight him. He's screaming at Dana, telling him to put his phone. Yeah, telling Dana to put his phone down. Stop looking at your phone. I'll fight anybody. I want to fight Brock Lesnar. And then just takes him down, takes his back, chokes him out. Unconscious. Like, what? What the fuck, dude?
This guy is something else. I've been on the hype train. I was bummed out that he caught COVID. Look at that shot right there, man. Just standing on top of the cage like that. Yeah.
So the stories about Khamzat throwing around Gustafsson in the gym must be true. I think it probably is. I mean, the dude's been training with Gustafsson for a long time now. And Gustafsson is not a grappling slouch, in my opinion. He had some decent success grappling with Daniel Cormier and John Jones. You know what I mean? I think he was the first guy to ever take John Jones down.
Yep. What is that? Is it All Stars that he trains at? Yeah, All Stars training center.
Sweden, right?
Yep. And that's what everybody says. The reports keep on coming out that everybody was saying as soon as Khamzat hits the scene that it's game over.
Yeah, it really bums me out because in the short time that he's been fighting, we've seen what he can do. Right, in 2 months, he got his first 3 wins, and then it took him another year to get his next one. Imagine
COVID.
Imagine what could have been if he was fighting that whole year. You know?
Yeah. Dude, for real, man.
Yeah, and shout out HLB Comer. Gustafsson's fucking a 205er, you know?
Yep.
And then wanted to come back at heavyweight. You know? It comes out, I think, and we said it before, like he won't continue to keep having the success at the rate that he was having early on, because once you start getting higher in the rankings, there's less fights to take because people are more picky and choosy, right? You can still be that guy, but his opponents might not be willing to take the fights on short notice and all this kind of stuff. But I mean, a win over the leech is big. It's really big.
Who do you give him next, Will?
Fuck, I knew you were going to ask me that.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
The leech was 11, so he's in the top 10 now. I mean, you look at it. I don't know.
Michael Chiesa.
No.
Yeah. Give me Chiesa, dude.
You go maybe.
He called for Jorge Masvidal.
He called for Masvidal. Masvidal definitely does not take that fight.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's the problem with this division is nobody's willing to take the fights. Neil Magny was willing. They might want him to jump further than Neil Magny now.
I mean, if I'm the UFC, I'm shoving him up there.
Yeah, you go someone like Luque. Luque probably doesn't take the fight because I wouldn't if I were him, right? He's ranked 4. If I'm Luque, I'm like, fuck that, dude. Give it to Gilbert Burns, Masvidal, like the guys that aren't taking fights, fuck that. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's what ends up happening because I think Luque's maybe too game for his own good, and I don't know if that's a tough fight.
I think that's
Chimaev is legit, man.
Oh, he's very legit. Again, I've been on the hype train the entire time, right? Yeah. But I think this is another case of like Makhachev, where you're gonna have so many people turning down this fight. It's gonna be so hard for him to find one. And
welterweight's the worst for guys taking fights. I mean, Covington sat out after a win over Woodley to get a title shot. Leon's been sitting out, right? Gilbert Burns is trying to get title fights still for some reason. Hey, Masvidal doesn't want to take fights. It's crazy.
Let's say Leon Edwards fights Masvidal.
Yeah.
Leon Edwards wins. Let's say Gilbert Burns fights.
Oh, is that really happening? I don't remember. Did they make that official?
I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. But let's say that happens. Let's say Gilbert Burns fights Khamzat. Khamzat destroys Gilbert Burns. I think yet again, your boy Leon Edwards gets jumped.
Oh yeah, 100% he would.
Oh, dude, I would.
Yeah,
I would 100%. All right,
unless Usman's like, nah. All of a sudden, I think Leon's really deserved it. He has the crazy win streak. We fought once before. All of a sudden,
just because he doesn't want to fight Khamzat.
Nah. I think Usman beats Khamzat though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. I think he's got the wrestling pedigree, the wrestling defense to stop the takedowns, and I think his striking is continuing to evolve and become elite. I think he beats Chimaev.
Wouldn't you love to watch
as of right now? Oh yeah, for sure. Sign me up.
Just do it.
Because first off, because it's an exciting fight, but also because I just want to see new matchups for champions. Tired of these fucking rematches for no reason. It's crazy.
Word. Although I am excited to watch Colby Covington beat Usman here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the fight. I'm gonna watch the fight. The first fight was fucking bananas. Phenomenal. That being said, we're never gonna have these legendary champions if they keep having rematches.
Yeah, because when Covington wins,
they're gonna do a trilogy.
They're gonna do a trilogy. Yeah. So it's just gonna slow down the division even more, right?
Yeah.
All right. Before that though, we had Uncle Live.
Do you actually think Covington's gonna win that fight?
I don't know, dude. I just want him to win. I know people hate on Covington, and sometimes this fucking character and persona that he puts on just completely overshadows the fact that he is one of the best 170 pounders in the world. He's the one that's pushed Kamaru Usman to the brink. He's pushed him more than anybody else that he's fought.
True. That's true.
So I think that he's a fantastic matchup for Kamaru Usman. And dude, I don't know. I want to see him win. You know, I love these types of characters, Will.
I know.
It's as cheesy as it may be. I just love the fact that this guy's willing to be a heel, gets shit on by everybody, but he still goes out there and dude, he backs it up for the most part.
That's true.
So let's go Covington. All right.
That being said, Usman in 2.
Oh, don't you dare. All right. Ankalaev versus No Time Ozdemir.
Bro.
Hey everybody, Ramiro and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. And don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.